Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to our Timberborn Insane Challenge on this very lovely and big map, Niagara Waterfalls. Last time we built this massive underground water storage and we are finishing right now the second one. Well, finishing. It's still under construction as you can see. I guess we are missing mostly planks and gears. Yep, we are out of them completely, but that's fine. Let's keep it on a maximum speed and slowly we will get there. We need to regrow our trees, harvest them, and we will have enough resources. In the meantime, I let them to build these floodgates and levees, so this reservoir will be finally finished. Because this was the like original plan that I had, that I want to build the floodgates here, but I never done it, and it was already a couple of episodes, so yeah. Let's finish that, and I was thinking about how to increase the capacity of our reservoir, but I don't know if that's possible, because we are kinda already at the bottom of the map. The only thing that we could do with the water source would be to build like a massive tower that we can fill with water, but I don't really like that because it will look ugly, and we can't really go down anymore. I can still dig. Yeah. Maybe we should work on that when we have enough planks. I already done it here. Yes, we can tunnel under all this area and increase that water capacity of our reservoir. We can always do that, or just build more water tanks. Whatever. Ooh, we have a lot of water tanks here. How much water we can store now? 115,000. Okay, but I will be removing a bunch of these because I don't want them here. But for now, they can stay. Let's wait until the wet season and we will see. And then I'm going to decide what we are going to do next. But for any plans, we need first to gather the resources again. So let's go warp speed. And just enjoy the lovely view that we have here of the great city in the Niagara Waterfalls. I think I'm going to cut an access here through these dead trees. We can even chop them down, especially at this time. We can use all those logs. So let's build a bunch of lumberjacks here, or plant murderers. That's my new favorite name for them. They're plant murderers. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let's go back a few videos and watch the leaf codes. I will put them in the description and you will know what a plant murderer is. Anyways, let's go and mark all these trees for chopping down. We will clear these ruins. And we can make this area much nicer. I don't know, maybe we can be growing trees here. And from this side too. This is permanently irrigated, so yeah, we should use that. You know what? I know we don't have enough resources, I'm spending them all the time, but... let's pause this. Come on, okay. We can have a station on this side. Somewhere like here. Then build a forester. And we can then have some lumberjacks or plant murderers down here and plant all this area with more oaks, like that. Yeah, definitely, let's go work on that. And here prioritize these lumberjacks, as they are working on something else, it seems. I even have a forester here that we used for planting these decoration trees here. We can use the same forester for planting more trees up there when we will reclaim this area. Okay, we will have 6 more plant murderers, staircase, and bunch of new logs will be chopped down from here. And when we make enough room here, we will add another station. Currently we have this one down here. Yeah, this one should be going somewhere here. And from here we will have station somewhere here. Or maybe even like this. Yeah, why not? This will work. Yeah, we can move that first elsewhere. But this will work. This station will not be here. Let's remove that. And from here we will go straight somewhere closer to the ruins. There will be another station. Yeah, we have a nice sizable forest here already. But we should chop down these dead trees that are on the right side here. So we can use the area. Let's put down like 3 plant murderers here. We can do some decorations in between them, like let's have a bench. Or maybe not a bench. Let's go with a shrub. Yeah. I will add a few more later. Okay, nice. They are removing those trees. Let's start replanting with the oaks. And we will expand this road this way. And I don't really like this connection. I will need to do something about it because it is... You see, it's going from here, that's fine, but then it goes ding, 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 ding. No, that's terrible. We will need to redo those lines. This one is going down. Yeah, we will need to make it different, a little better. Okay, you have nothing to do, really. Okay, you can't reach all the way there, it seems. Let me give you another staircase here and here. Maybe that will help. Ooh, look at that. We have full storages with logs. Let's check our tanks. And why they still didn't finish this? How it is too far away from a district? Oh, I never connected this. Damn it. Okay, now they will be able to do it. And let's go down and build another level of these tanks. Alright, and we can expand this road here. Ooh, they're already building it, look at that. Let's have road. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 more tanks. Yeah, I wasn't sure how many were that I built this for. Okay, and now water. And I really want to remove all those tanks that are on the surface. But I will be keeping some of them at least for now, because we want the biggest storage, just in case. I don't want to repeat that mistake that happened in the last episode. Well, that didn't happen, but happened, you know. You've seen nothing. But I think we can remove at least these 8 for now. We can already hold quite a bit. Yeah, still 114,000 water. Yeah. Let's remove these on the platforms as they are ugly as hell. And leave only these nicely back here. And after this is completely finished, we may even be able to remove all of these tanks. Currently we can hold still more than 100,000 water. That's perfect. I don't know exactly how. We need around 90,000. Yeah. We have 270, 280, almost 300 beavers, so around 100,000 water we will need. So that's a good number. So we will be expanding this. We should still have plenty of room underground to expand to both sides. Let's see. Yeah, there is nothing. We can definitely use this area. Anyways, it's still mess and ugly. There are just some remains of the old town. We can all remove this, including those campfires. And we can do another section. But first, let's finish this one, and then we can proceed here with a new one. And if that will not be enough, we can go this way too, and build it here. Okay, let's check this. Oh, they can reach now all the way here. That's good. Better than nothing. You are kinda useless here now. At least some of them. We need to build them a little bit closer. Let's do this. Here we need a few more plant murderers too. So let's add 3. Yeah, everything is marked for chipping down. That's okay. And plant more trees. And I need to think how to deal with this bloody mess that we have, the zip lines. And look at that, we have 57 unemployed bots, but I'm not going to put them anywhere as most of them will be working in a pumps. We'll see about that. And the bad tide is ending, so let me unpause these pumps down here. They will be the first ones to start working. And this will be a new residential area, or maybe more amenities. We are still missing some buildings like carousel and other stuff like that, and monuments. But really, let me slow this down. But really, these zip lines, I hate them. They look so terrible. This one, okay, that's kind of fine. Wish they had 3 connections, at least these beams. So I could have skipped this. I don't even need this station. Can I connect it directly here? Yeah, I can. Let's remove this station. I don't like it. Let's at least adjust it like this for now. This is okay. This is terrible, for sure. Oh, we are flooding a little bit. Yeah. Let's lower these floodgates. Forget about that always. Never mind. Just a little bit of seasonal flooding. But why the heck is this being flooded? Didn't I turn this off? Apparently not. This should be closed. Damn it. As I made too many changes here, so this will probably overflow. Yeah, we have these floodgates here. Never mind. A little bit of water never killed anyone, especially not the beavers. They'll be fine. Just a bit of water. They are not ember pelts, they love water. But probably not drowning in it. Okay, this is filling up nicely. And the pumps are working. Brilliant. We want all those water tanks to be filled up. Completely. I can already unpause these pumps, so the boats will be ready when the water level will be high enough. And we can turn on these for now too. And we have still 23 unemployed bots. So let's put them to work in some of the industries, I guess. Oh, this one is overflowing too. Let's keep this one open. Yeah, like that. Ooh, we are out of metal blocks, it seems. Those large tanks cause metal blocks. Yeah, that's the problem. And we have only 2 smelters. Yes, at least bots are working in them. So that's at least something good. So the current bottleneck will not be the planks and gears, but the metal blocks. We can improve on that, even temporarily here. Can we have... yeah, we can. Let's have a few more smelters here. I know, it's quite far away from everything. But it will work. The bots can be working in it. And it will help with the production, at least slightly. That's all we need. For the start, let's lower all these floodgates to 0, just in case. And I don't know why I built this from the levees. I should have used the terrain blocks. It looks much better in them. I'm going to replace that later. Okay, this first is flooded, that's alright. This is being chopped down. Let's build the scavenger flags here. I want to get rid of the ruins that are here. And how to make these lines much nicer. I really prefer tubeways to zip lines. Even if they are much more expensive to build. I like them more. I'm not sure. Let's finish the water tanks and other stuff first. And I think I will deal with the zip lines later. And what we can build here. What our beavers are missing mostly? Well, the most. Fountain of Joy. Yeah, we have only that one. Earth Recultivator. I'm on purpose leaving that for now. We'll build it later. We can increase the production of the books and build the carousels. Let's see the carousels. It requires power and a lot of metal. Yeah. Maybe I can build a Fountain of Joy here first. We already have this fluid dump here for the showers, so why not connect it together? So how wide it needs to be? Fountain of Joy. We can build it here. And that will cover quite a big chunk of the residential area here. Let's try doing this. I don't know if 3x3 is enough. We will see. No, okay, put down those explosives. I want to blast it off. One more. Thanks. And now... Yep, this will be enough. Fountain of Joy. At 300 metal blocks. Yeah, I have a feeling that will take some time before it is finished. At least we have 2 new smelters, and I see a room for another one. Yeah, we will have 3 new smelters. Let me bring all that metal. Yeah, we need a lot of it. We don't even have enough scrap metal, it seems. Oh, wasn't expecting that. Let's take our mines and employ a few more beaver boats there. Okay, here beaver boats will be collecting these ruins. It shouldn't take that long, but let's bring them some biofuel here, so they don't need to walk too far away. They will be more efficient that way. Water is going up. Estimated time to fill 38 days. Bloody hell. That ain't happening. Oh, and why aren't you unpaused? My mistake? This should be all with the bots. Yeah. This is my bad. That's from the time when we didn't have enough bots. Okay. I thought that all of them are operated by the bots. And another bad tide is approaching, unfortunately. In 3 days, we will see how long it will be. And we have a bunch of flooded buildings. Oh, those are pumps. That's fine. That's fine. They can be flooded. Ooh, why is this being flooded? That's really bad. Why it is overflowing? Come on. Don't be like that. Didn't I said that I need to fix this? To help it not be overflowing? Probably. Probably I forgot about it. And now we have a flooded storage. We need to build one more level higher here. Seems. Okay, at least not all of them. Only 4 of them are flooded. Yeah, okay. It's not that bad. Come on, keep on pumping. We need all that water. Maybe we will need to add a few more pumps to help with this. But without the metal, we will not get far. And currently we are using all the metal blocks that we have. But anyways, let's put down those overhangs. And when they will finish it, then it will be finished. Because I want more throughput, more capacity for pumping. And it seems that another level of these pumps was built. So let's slow down. Yeah, the bar height is just starting. That's fine. Everything is automated. 81 days. Alright, not the worst. And here. Oh, I need another overhangs here to make it work. No, that's too high. Double platforms enough. Yep. Expand it all the way. And more dirt. Maybe I shouldn't have deleted those, whatever, bridges yet. Come on, I can't click on what I want. Okay, I can't go from that way. Let's do it this way then. Alright, let's work. Then we can add more tanks. This staircase is useless. That station is kinda useless here, too. We should get rid of it. Or build a path down. Because right now, this is not used for really anything. Just for transportation going up here. And that's it. And we can do that differently. Let's build a pylon here. And we will connect it this way. And to the station. Yes. So how much water we can hold now? 116,000. Very good. Oh, we even have those new pumps. Okay, they built it rather quickly. But the productivity of these is not as high as I would like to have. These levees are not completely built. Okay, we need to fix that. Fortunately, it's an easy fix. And here we need a bunch of staircases down here. And that way they will be able to finish this whole area. And with this, what are we going to do with this? I don't like that station. I think this station is good enough. Maybe we can have another access point from this side. Like dig down and make the staircase here on the other side. Maybe later. For now, let's finish this, covering it. And we are going to build another set of water tanks here. Just like that. The roads, we will need to figure that out. Yeah, I'm missing one path here. Well, path, the terrain blocks. Let's fix that. This should be covered too, like this. And then we can connect the roads. Alright, and this is connected, so let's remove this pylon and this station, as they are useless. And we will add a new station right in front of this one, somewhere here. But first, we need to make this area more usable. Remove these dead trees. These blockages. Fill it up with dirt. We are going to adjust this. to suit our needs. Okay, how we are doing with the metals? Yeah, we are much better with them. We are struggling with planks now, as most of the planks are being eaten by the gear workshops. We have still 10 bots, so let's swap these lumber mills for the bot workers and pause these 4 gear workshops. Oh, they almost completely cleared the ruins here. Oh, we even have a staircases here. Nice. Let's build a road there. Oh, the fountain is too far away from a district, it seems, so they need like an access tunnel to it. So you know what? Let's go and yeah, and blast these 2 pieces off so we can get to it, and then we will cover it with the dirt when it is finished, hopefully. Another staircase here, and that will be good enough. And put back the Fountain of Joy. I know we don't even have enough resources for it, but they can start slowly working on it. So we have our new water tanks completely built right now. We will be doing another expansion much later, but let's for now rebuild our stockpile of the resources and build everything that's currently planned, and we definitely need to increase the production of books as we are not producing enough. Where it was here, you see? Kinda half of the satisfaction. We can do better. We can for sure do better. Ooh, these pumps are already working. We are pumping so much water out of the lake. That's ridiculous. Anyways, at least they are working constantly, and they will be. Probably not for the 70 days. But let's bring all that water from the reservoir into our tanks, where the water is really safe and it will not evaporate. So we will have all of it for ourselves. Plenty of trees. Food is alright. Cutter crackers are kinda low. What's the problem? What's the problem? We have a cutter roots. We have a cutter flour. So the only issue will be a bakery. Let's check our bakeries. I think we have only 1 bakery for the crackers. Ha. So we need to fix that. Since I'm not going to use this channel here anymore, I think we can cover it with the dirt and make it nicer here and more usable. Because I need room for more bakeries. We can fit 1 bakery here. Let's do it here. That will be for those cutout crackers. Really low productivity. Why is that? I'm trying to prioritize the building by haulers. Maybe even adding a few more haulers would be good. But what's the problem with the cutout crackers? We have 200 flour. It's full. We have logs. Maybe this beaver needs to be traveling too far away to get the resources, so maybe that prioritizing with the hauler will help. We will see. If not, we can build some storages a little bit closer to them. Like, we are not using this area at all, so maybe we can do this, fill it up with dirt, and build these medium warehouses here for the flour. Yeah, let's build 1 medium warehouse here for the cut tile flour. And maybe a few more decorations here. Let's see, what are the lowest decorations? Oh, we have everything perfectly satisfied. Maybe some scarecrows. But let's have 1 piece of almost everything. And yeah, I wanted to expand the printing press, so where we can build it. This area, as I said, we are not really using it. Let's fill it up with the dirt blocks or terrain. We will remove these floodgates then. And build more printing presses here. And a few decorations around. Okay, this is nicely covered. Remove floodgates. Replace with terrain blocks. And 2 printing presses. And we will need more... What are these called? Paper mills. So we can add 2 more paper mills here. And then decorations, definitely having some shrubs around here. Maybe some bench. Another shrub. Hedge to make this a little bit nicer. Why do I have storage here for metal blocks? Let's remove that. Oh, because of the bot factory that is hidden here underground. Never mind, we don't need that storage there. It will be fine even without it. Oh, that was our only storage for the metal blocks. Okay, let's move it here then. This will be much better. Or you know what? Let's go with the underground pile. Ooh, treated planks. We have that little. Oh, we have 74. Okay, because we are using those for mining scrap metal. Maybe we can increase the production later. And this large pile for logs, let's replace that with an underground pile too. Okay, here's a platform. Let's replace that with a terrain block and we will be able to build the underground pile. And here we are having some nice decorations. And let's have a bench here so they can rest in the middle of the day when they have no more work to do. And this was fixed, so let's put that underground pile and that will be for the logs. Like that. Okay, printing press, you will be making books. Both of you. The water is at 69,000. Nice. And these can't really pump more, seems. Yeah, let's pause them. The other pumps will be now working. These will not be working for some time, but these 2, 5 should be enough. The water level needs to be a little bit lower for these to start operate. But so far so good. Oh, they cleared the whole ruins here. Okay, we need to get down. And this is a little bit trickier. You know what? The easiest way will be just to blast these 2 pieces off, and I will build a staircase down. And then staircase here, and they can get all the ruins out, like this. Okay, that's detonated, and now 1 staircase and another one, and they will have an access to these ruins. When they clear that up, they can work on this one and then on the last piece. And that will be it. Ooh, they built a fountain of joy. Look at that. So how's the satisfaction now? Where it is? Fountain of joy. Almost full. Okay, and we will definitely need to add carousels later, but for now, let's try... Yes, okay, we will be able to cover this with terrain blocks. And it will be exactly how I wanted it to be. Nice. Let's empty this water tank. I don't want it to be there. And probably... Yeah, let's empty these 2. I don't like them being there, and all the medium tanks needs to go too. And maybe we can finally fix this area here. Remove these platforms and replace that with terrain blocks. We can even fill it up completely. And build something nice up here. Maybe another little village with a lot of parks. But let's first make this nicer. And on the same level. Here we have the slope, we will use that. This staircase. Yeah, let's remove these few trees so we can build a road around it. And we can definitely use another station here. I will think about it how to do it. For now, let's do this. Ooh, 60 well-being, look at that. Perfect. Another milestone reached. We need to fill this up completely and grow the population a little bit more. Ooh, look at that. We reached even level 61. But we can do better. How's the water doing? 74,000? Good. Oh, these are all emptied. Let's get rid of them. Shall we? Slowly but surely we are making this much nicer area. Even if it doesn't look like it right now. I will probably even move these pumps somewhere else so we can make this much nicer and expand the housing area there a little bit. Or maybe the what are the well-being buildings, amenities we can build here instead of these ugly, you know, platforms. Maybe we can move all these pumps somewhere here, but this is a little bit higher in it. Yep, that's higher than this, so that will not work greatly. Maybe we can lower these by one or make a little hill here, because we can't build above these pumps. They are too high right now, but we can maybe do, I mean, something like this. Like make a little hill here and cover it up. That's one option. Okay, I will need a little help here with the overhang. Oh, wrong spot. Yeah. Not there, but here. It's a bit low, a little bit higher. Like this. Oh, these pumps we can cover. Okay, so let's wait. Maybe we can move these two just one block lower. I think that will work. For now, let's keep them that way, this way. Or you know what? No, let's go and rebuild it. Let's rebuild it. So that means removing all these overhangs. And we are going to get one more over. Or we don't need this staircase here. Let's remove it, this completely. Let's remove that. Let's keep only this staircase and platforms, and we will go this way around. And we don't need to do anything fancy here. You can fill this up with the regular platforms. Oh, I didn't want this one here. Let's go down. And let's see how we can squeeze 3 pumps here. So we can't have this one here as we need a road, but we can this one. This will fit, and then we will have another one here. Yeah, like this. And then road around. Yeah, like that. That will work. And it will be cheaper to build. And then we can cover the whole area with the terrain blocks. And to be able to do it, we can put an overhang here. Hopefully we are able to do it. Yes, exactly like this. And it will be nice and hidden. And we can have more amenities up here. Those carousels, housing. Yeah, and this will be like a central station as I envisioned it in the first place. We will just need here a few more overhangs to make this happen. Yeah, okay. And then we will do the whole area here, remove these levees probably, and replace them with the terrain blocks. And remove all these platforms, because they are ugly and unnecessary here right now. Yeah, let's remove all of that. We can even maybe blast it off and make the reservoir a little bit larger than it is. I mean, doing something like this. Okay, let's go and check this area up here. This was almost covered. Oh, you are waiting for... Ah, right, yeah, there, that's a double layer. I covered that up accidentally. And this road can be removed together with the platforms. Yeah, like that. And we are going to replace that with the terrain blocks. Those trees here were removed, so we can build a road around it, like this. Here we can have this small bridge. It will look cute. We will make this nice and green, so we will need some irrigation going on. That's everything that we can do. And we can have another small village here. Let's do a staircase this way too. Not here, damn it. This road. This one block here. Let's fill it up. And another staircase and a road here. And we have 2 stations there. I'm still thinking, because this line is way too long and ugly. I want to redo that. Oh, they removed all the ruins. Okay, brilliant. You can remove these. I'm not going to do anything here yet. We'll make probably another village here or growing area. But that's for later. Alright, what to do here? These lines, yeah. This station is really useless here. Maybe they should not be connected like this. And instead, this one should go... Come on. Should go this way, up here. Let's disconnect. Oh, we can connect directly to this station. Yeah, let's do that. And we will remove this beam, or whatever they are called. Connect directly to that station. Yes. So this is now this line. That's good. And here. Here. This line will go... Let's say up to this station. And from here... Let's for now build the pylons. We can always replace that with the stations later. But let's for now do this. And we will that connection, and then we will go... We will go here to this station, and this connection here we will disconnect. It will still not be perfect, but anyways, this up here, this production is temporary. I will be getting rid of that. We don't want that much industry anyways. That was mostly because of the tanks. They were taking so much resources. And we are kinda struggling with the treated planks since I increased the production in a mine. With more bots there. Where is... Oh, we have 2 wood workshops. Okay. Maybe not having enough pine resin? Oh, we do have pine resin. Alright. Let's keep it as it is for now. It's barely working, but it is working. And here, on top of these tanks, I decided that I want a farming area with a few houses. So we will need to cover it with terrain blocks. Let's leave this area as it is because I will be doing that expansion that I mentioned. We will be adding more tanks here underground, but we can already start covering this area at least. These levees are terrible and ugly, so let's first remove all of this. It is not needed here anymore. Okay. So we need to go 1 block higher. We can have even these here. Overhangs. And we can build on top of them. And then we will go to the sides like this. Yeah, that will be the easiest and cheapest way to do it, I guess. So let's plan that. Just like we done it underground. This is the same way. Now we just need an access to those platforms. Maybe a bridge. Or something. Or we can do this. And then connect from there. Build this first section. And then from here we can do the rest. Do we have enough dirt? 300. Yeah, definitely not enough, but good enough. And these 2 water tanks, let's empty them too and remove them, as they are kinda in the way. Okay, 1 tank emptied, now the other one, and we are close to 80,000 water stored. Still not enough, but we are closer. And of course we need an access to plant all these explosives. We can have a bridge, but this will not be long enough. Nope. You know what? Let's blast this. And now we will do a bridge from here. Yeah, like that. And another bridge from here. And we are running out of water. This is still underwater, but soon they will start working. We will pump every single drop of water from the reservoir. We need all of it. The construction is going well. I added this one bridge here. So we can expand here, because otherwise they wouldn't be able to reach here. This station, and we may build it a little bit higher and raise the whole area to the same level, or maybe keep it as it is. Maybe it will look good. I'm not decided yet. But first, let's cover all these tanks. I don't know, I always want to say pumps, but they are tanks, they are not pumps. Let's do it all the way like this. That will be a lot of dirt. Okay, and that will be the end for now. We will not go further to this side here. We will work on that later. And there is plenty of planks and gears and whatnot on the ground. We can definitely fix this. To make it a little bit nicer, we will connect it with a hill here. Okay, this area, I will fix it later. Maybe we will fill it up with dirt, so I don't need to build any overhangs. Oh, this is already too far away from a district. That's not an issue. Let's just expand the roads. I thought that we are out of the dirt. Fortunately, not yet. Oh, we are out of the dirt. Okay, so the building will slow down. But that's fine. Ooh, 81,000 water. Nice. Let's pump it more. And since we don't have more dirt, let's prioritize this to finish this off and start planning what we will do with this. We'll definitely need an irrigation here. You know what? Let's remove this one tree. We can irrigate like this little area here under the bridge. We can do something like this. It doesn't need to be anything special. A little pond. Fluid dump from this side. But let's prioritize these dirt blocks. And we can use another station here. This was connected? Yes, this is connected, so now let's disconnect this line. Connect like this. This station is really necessary? I don't know. Line obstructed, yes. Okay, this house here is too high. That's why we have this, unfortunately. Anyways, this station will not be here. I will remove it. This whole area will be later part of the new little town. So let's have a station like here. That will be roughly in a kinda middle. And how the heck did you get stranded here? Oh, when I deleted that line. Okay. Let's go on a rescue mission. And look at that, well-being 62. Our irrigation is done, and now I see how it looks like, and this wasn't intended. Take it as you want. I'm not going to change this. This is as one of the great engineers would say, this is a very strong shape here. A very strong mini lake. Definitely some of you, at least some of you, definitely know who am I talking about. Anyways. This is ugly as hell. Yeah, we need to remove all these platforms. I don't like it at all. This is bad. Okay, all these platforms will go. We will replace that with nice greenery. Maybe a few overhangs, so we can fill it up. But we are using all the dirt. This will take a long time to build everything. But I think it's perfectly worth it. We will just need a few more adjustments here. Alright. Why is this? Construction is waiting for the construction below first. Okay. Yeah, I put multiple layers here. That's not really necessary. Let's remove all of that and just build the top layer. Yeah, that's all what we need here. We have this station. We have that irrigation going on. And I think it is time to expand our population just a teeny tiny bit. So let's say in this area, let's build our first houses. We can even keep this log pile here, it's fine. It doesn't look bad. So a few houses. We can have this big triple lodge here in the back. Let's do that staircase differently. Let's go like this. And we can add another house here on the platforms. Let's have a mini lodge. And here, lodge had an entrance at the ground floor, not here on the first floor. Anyways, let's do the small lodge then, regular one. Let's do it here. Let's put some shrubs here, lantern for sure. Let's put a few more decorations around, like this scarecrow here near the stairs. Okay, that shrub was built. And let's have a wood fence here and here. Yeah, do that corner, that will look good. Bench outside, why not? And they definitely deserve some campfire here. So down here. Let's do it this way. Campfire. Like that. Not the monuments. Let's have a shrub here. Shrub, I mean the hedge. And another path down here. And a few more decorations. Like a beaver statue. And some lanterns here and there. Bulletin board. Another hedge around the campfire so it is nice and like hidden. Maybe some contemplation spots, like back here. Hidden from everyone else, except for the beavers that are up there in the showers. And another contemplation spot here. Few shrubs. And what else? Definitely let's give them a detailer here. And another bulletin board. I like those buildings. Okay, so far this is really a teeny tiny village, only 3 houses. But we are going to expand on that. I don't want to grow too much, as we already need around 90,000 water stored for our beavers, for the longest drought. And I want first to fill those tanks completely fully, and then we can kinda recalculate how much water we need and expand population accordingly. And this is a big ugly mess. But it will be finished sooner or later. Probably later than sooner, because all of our storages for dirt are empty. At least at every other aspect we are doing great. Even that those cattail crackers, the storages are now full, so that second bakery and the storage for a flour helped definitely. And we can grow a few more trees here. I mean like decoration trees, not the ones for chopping. So let's add a forester here temporarily. Especially here around the pond. Let's grow some maple trees. Like these, do some pines. And here and there, chestnut here. Let's do birches next to the road. Let's do something like this. We can wait to build the houses around it. And we definitely want some of those carousels. And this is still ugly, we need to fix this area too. There's so much work to be done still, to make the whole map nice and green and lush. And I want to grow the population to around 500 beavers at least. Maybe even 1000, but I think with 1000 this will be too laggy, as the map is quite big. On the smaller maps it's not that big of an issue, but on the larger maps it really tanks the performance very quickly. Let's expand this fence, it all looks better like this, yeah. Okay, 15 kids. You know what? Let's add another triple lodge here, but let's turn it around. and do it this way. So the entrance is here. Let's have a roof. Roof. And a lantern. Nothing special here. Maybe another house later here. And I need to figure out how to bring power here. Or maybe build one engine that we will use for the... or a couple of engines that we will use for those carousels. Yeah, and how we are doing with those treated planks? Oh, we are up a little bit. We are at 81. Okay, so that improved. But I can't really build more mud pits right now as we will use all of our stockpile. Metal blocks are almost at 1000. Okay, let's lower the production down here in a mine. Let's go back to like 6 beavers. They should now use less treated planks for the mining. As I don't really want to expand the production of treated planks. Maybe later, but I think that's not that critical. And I don't want to do that. What's this? That's storage for dirt. Remove that. We don't want it here. We want more decorations here. Maybe another campfire. You can definitely feed one here. But first let's put some, at least, shrubs behind. And then we will squeeze one campfire there. And how we are doing with books? I didn't check that. Oh, look at that, the satisfaction is full. So the only things that we are missing is Earth Recultivator and Carousel. And we will be soon at the top of the well-being that we can have. Alright, the spot is ready. Let's put down that campfire. Where are you? Here. This will take a really long time to fix this. And I don't really have a good spot to put another dirt excavator. Maybe we can do it here since we are going to expand the storage for the water tanks anyways, so maybe we can build those dirt excavators here, like here on this ledge. The only issue then will be to bring the power here, but let's do it even for temporarily. That will be useful to have them here, but there is an issue why we can't build it. Because of these roads here? Maybe. Let's remove all of this, including the platforms, and let's try again. Yes, that was the issue. So let's do these 4. It doesn't matter if it will be bigger than what we need. That's fine. And the power connection will not be an issue at all, as we have windmills up here. We can connect from there. And I am going to build a bunch of large underground piles for the dirt, so we can stockpile a lot of dirt for our needs. And that way we can have a big stockpile when we need it. Yeah, let's connect it up here then. Yep, like this. Easy. It will be really expensive to build. Oh, we need a lot of treated planks. I don't like that. You know what? Let's replace these 2 smelters. And we are going to have wood workshops up here. Yeah, instead. We should have enough pine resin. I'm not sure about that. But hopefully we will have enough. So that will be 4 new dirt excavators, operated only by the bots, because I don't want more injured beavers here. Alright. I think I've done so much today, but I still have a feeling that I've not done enough. There are so many plans, like build farms up here, finish the village here, remove all this rubbish here, expand the reservoir a little bit. So much work to do, so little time, and so little resources. And I have a feeling that I haven't done much today, but we started a new village here. We finished at least the what was already started, the water tanks, the massive water storage. But the lack of the dirt is holding us back really. So these 4 new dirt excavators will definitely help a lot. And we definitely have a power for it. Supply demand, yeah, we are not producing that much. Maybe the wind is not right now, but we have a plenty of batteries, so we should be able to mine a lot. And I'm going to add a bunch of those underground piles here to hold some stupid amount of dirt. Look, we can fit 2 here. They will not be there forever. I just want to hold as much dirt as possible, because as soon as this is digged all the way down, we are going to remove them and fill it up with the water tanks and expand our storage, just like before. And there's so much work around the whole map yet. We have this little area that we can work around. We can build another village here. Well, we can expand this little village here. And definitely need to work on those power lines, zip lines, as I don't like them really. Most of them looks terrible. We will need to redo those lines, especially this part here. I fixed it a little bit, but it's still ugly. I don't like it. I will work on it. And then we have this area that we cleared from the dead trees. We can be growing more trees here, or food. Probably we will need to grow food, because if we want to expand the population to at least those 500 beavers, we will need more food than we have right now. So probably we will need to increase production on everything. But that remains to be seen, hard to tell now. And we can definitely increase the storage for the maple pastries and sunflower seeds. So it is everything around 1500. Yeah, it doesn't need to be exactly that bad. Higher. And a spider dog. I think we can grow a little bit more spider dog. So maybe expanding this area here. Like building another floodgates. Yeah, and growing a little bit more. Yeah, definitely more work awaits us, but I will be leaving that for the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I will be ending it here. If you really like what I'm doing here, please push that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.